Let's talk about Liverpool. Let's talk about Liverpool for going to United. We're going to United afterwards because it's the top of the table talk. I think you said that you wanted to say something about Liverpool.
No.
They've got a big game coming up.
I mean,
Thursday, haven't they, Liverpool? You know, Liverpool winning yesterday at Bournemouth, and credit to them.
Yeah.
They would have looked at today and thinking like, this is it. This is the weekend of the title. And at 1-1, they might have fought it. But we ain't going away at this moment in time. Like, I'm just disappointed with the club that they haven't brought in a striker.
Is this a weirdly in a position you want to be in, almost like the chasing team rather than the leading team?
Potentially 9 points is a bit too much, though. Yeah, 9 points.
I think that if we are to win it, we got to go on a madness like Man City did a couple of seasons ago, and also they've got to have a couple of injuries. They've got to lose Salah because I think if he doesn't play yesterday. I don't think they win that game. You know what I mean? That's the difference. You know what I mean? Like, they've still got quality, still got good players, but he's the moments player. You know, we all know you need a moments player. But I just think at the end of it, like, you know, listen, I'd rather be chasing Liverpool and Man City in their pomp. You know what I mean? Like,
why do you guys keep saying this though? Why does the Arsenal fan base keep saying this about Liverpool, man? This is a good Liverpool side, man. Well, they're handling everyone.
I think
in the league
they are a very good Liverpool side. You're right what you're saying, but they've got
not legendary. I don't think they've got legendary side, but
they've got but listen, someone said to me yesterday, was a Liverpool fan, said that Liverpool haven't lost in the league since September.
They've only lost one game against Forest. Yeah,
and that was in September.
Yeah. That's
so when people
third or fourth game
criticise Liverpool and all that, like, I don't think you should. I think you have to say that. Look, that game could have gone any way yesterday. Like, you know what I mean, open goal and whatever and all that. But at the end of it, they've got the result.
Yeah.
And I think as much as you want to open all that, you've got to give them credit. They keep winning and winning and winning. Like, I think the next few games. We've said this before. They've got this game and this game. I think if they go to Everton and win, then
I think they will. As much as David Moyes is doing his thing, when he was at Everton the first spell? I don't think he had the greatest results against Liverpool at Goodison. Either way, even with that old Liverpool side. So I still think Liverpool are going to go win that game. You know.
Against Everton, the game in hand, I think they should do.
It's a Wednesday, Wednesday at Goodison.
It's whenever Arsenal go to Spurs or Spurs playing Arsenal. Yeah, it's a different game. The Merseyside derby, I'm hoping, will be a different game.
Yeah, let's talk about Liverpool.
Let's talk about Liverpool. 2-0 win, of course, at Bournemouth, and against an informed Bournemouth as well. I think undefeated in the past 12 games. But huge win, clean sheet. First goal penalty, of course, should it have been given?
I still don't think that was a penalty. What do you think?
I thought it was. He's clipped him in the back. He's got none of the ball. You could say accidental, but there's contact there to go down. And
it looks like he kind of chipped himself.
Salah slots it, and then the second goal, though.
That was like Waneri's goal.
That was like, literally, I was going to say Waneri's goal. But that game, I really want to speak on Liverpool's midfield.
Okay.
The Szoboszlai, McAllister and Gravenberch. And Gravenberch, you know I come here every week waxing lyrical, but did you see that turn?
That turn,
on the flank where he just spun and went through three guys. But those three, where do they rank in terms of midfields right now? Because I find it hard to argue that they're not the best midfield.
Who's it? Gravenberch,
McAllister, Szoboszlai, because they can do everything, bro. And I'm not talking about like them when they were on form or whatever. Like this entire season, Szoboszlai, I think the improvements are going under the radar. McAllister is so consistently dropping an 8 out of 10. I think it's almost just a given. Gravenberch, the improvements, I think he's a whole new different player, and he's become one of the best defensive midfielders in the league, bro. Like physically, the way he plays, technically what he's got, and all of them have the thing you want in a midfield. They're all technically secure. They can all drive with the ball. They can all interlink. They can all swap positions as well temporarily. But where do they kind of sit in terms of midfields around the world?
I'll tell you what goes under the radar a little bit, don't they? If I'll be honest, because you're right what you're saying. I'm not a real, if you like individually, you wouldn't say that they were fantastic players, but as a unit, you know what I mean? You'd have to say that they're up there. Like, and listen, one defeat. You can't argue it.
It's because we look at Salah, we look at Van Dijk, we look at Trent and stuff like that. So because they're the elite players, they're the world class players. So sometimes when you just have like a midfield, you kind of like bypass it a little bit because
100%.
you're looking at them kind of more glamorous positions or where the world-class players are. So I do think they probably do get overlooked a little bit. I do think so. And this season, if you're talking about performing, the consistency that they've shown to be top of the table, as Lee said as well, 1 loss, you can't really argue against anything Liverpool doing. I think that result is just kind of, we just expect it. Like, beating Bournemouth away from home on that form is actually a mad win. It's actually a very 100%. Good win. And I think I know they missed the open goal and stuff, but I truly think even if Bournemouth scored, Liverpool would have scored again. They just have that about them this season that they'll find the way, they'll find the answers. Yeah. And a lot of people were saying that their tough run is Forest away, Brentford away, and Bournemouth away. They've walked away 7 points out of 9, unbeaten. Yeah, lovely. Do you know what I mean? Lovely stuff. And it just back in now as well. Just feels so professional at the moment with Liverpool. It just feels like they're just trucking along. And now that they got away, those 3 games away from home, now they're going to start getting their home fixtures again and stuff. As much as Arsenal do what Arsenal do, it's going to be very, very hard to catch Liverpool, because I just think every tough run that they have, they're passing it with flying colours, man. So I don't see what...
I can't disagree with what you're saying there. I think, like, when you look at it, you are, as an Arsenal fan, thinking Bournemouth away, they're on form. Even a drop 2 points, a draw. Yeah. You know what I mean? But they've gone there and won. You just think to yourself, like, it weren't. I wouldn't say it was a breathtaking performance by any stretch of the imagination, but
it doesn't always have to be. Though,
it doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
People say, it doesn't have to be. It's about winning.
Yeah.
And I felt that, I'll probably get pillared for this. Like, I thought Mo Salah, when I watched him, he was poor. Didn't really involved in the game. Got pushed off the ball and all that. But when it mattered, the penalty is a pressure. You know what I mean? Bangs that in. But the next goal that he gets,
Lee, you're vindicating Cams here.
No. Not today. I was actually here to give Salah praise today, contrary to popular belief. I think with what you're saying, it's not even about like if he's playing poor or whatever through the game. I actually like when a team start to get their tails up, Bournemouth start to believe, or Arsenal fans, whoever, are watching thinking this could be a game where they drop points.
Yeah.
And your best player, your world-class player, your elite player just says, nah, none of that. As you said, you would need a striker. Arsenal need a striker that can sometimes just bail you out and do that. And that's what Salah did. Salah's like...
It's not a criticism. It's an absolute compliment that he's 30... Is he 33 now?
Yeah.
So he can't do what he was doing when he was 25, 26, 27. But what he does is it's like I'll save it for this bit here, and when the game is in a real tense position or whatever, like, which it was at that stage, 1-0, it could go either way, bang.
Yeah.
And off goes the telly. That's it. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
And that's how it is. And so you've got to give him credit for that. Like, you know what I mean?
Now, I think when I said that the run that went on, somebody commented to me. I was like, the difference is with Arsenal and Liverpool is we have Salah, they don't. And sometimes, honestly, like, I do think it is as simple as that sometimes. Yeah. Like, drop Salah into Arsenal right now, Arsenal run away with the league.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't replace the level of consistency and scoring that he does. Whether he plays bad or whether he's playing great, he's going to score.
Inevitability to always turn up.
It's inevitable. That's where it is. Like, there was a time where you knew every single game KDB is getting an assist. You knew Ronaldo every single game is scoring. Messi, whoever you want to say, Henry, whoever is going to score goals. That's what Salah is doing regardless. And at the end of the day, if you're affecting your team winning games, that's all you need. He just got 178 goals in all in the Premier League, surpassed Lampard. Obviously, he passed Henry the other day. That just shows a level of consistency. That's what it is. It's consistency. Every season, 20, 30, doesn't matter. So that's why he's an elite player. And this is what I mean. Games like this, I actually like what he did in a game like this. As I said, Bournemouth was starting to believe.
I didn't.
Everyone's believing, of course. But then he just goes and it's just like, let me just cut in, bottom bins, let's go home.
Yeah. And Simple. I think that's the thing with Liverpool this season. It's that consistency and almost like adaptability in every game. They don't seem like they're playing the same way in every game. Some games they're dominating, some games they're playing counter-attack, and some games, and I like that kind of ability to kind of switch styles almost. And I think, listen, credit to Arne Slot, do you know what I mean? First season to come in and top of the Champions League, top of the league as well. And
that's got to go under that's got to be something that is good as well, because you look at that and you think, like, not being horrible, teams like Aston Villa, after the Champions League have struggled a little bit.
Yeah.
They've kept up the consistency, like, you know, it's going to be... And also, like, you think, we're having lots of games, we're getting injuries, and, that's because of Champions League football. Well, they ain't getting no injuries, but they're still churning out results in the Premier League, as well as the Champions League.
But do you think now, in terms of the title race for Arsenal, this is a wake-up call to say, hey, look, we're still in this?
You know what I think this game is, though? I think this game is a boost for Arsenal to continue to go on a run. This, bro, they may not post it. I don't know if they're going to post it, because you know if you post yourself celebrating, you get cooked on social media these days. But I know them man are in the dressing room doing no, this is a big result. People are going to say, you ain't won anything, so they might not post it.
Yeah.
But this is a result that they're going to all look at each other and say, well, if Liverpool are going to win it, we're going to make it fucking hard, mate. You know what I mean? We're going to chase them down. I think Liverpool are going to go on to win the league. However, Arsenal just need to use this as a fuel. Don't go next week and have a poor result against whoever, or have a draw and then Liverpool draw, whatever. Arsenal this week need to go on and just continue and try and build that run. 5 wins, 6 wins, 7 wins. Make it tough for them. Yeah. You got to make it tough. You know what I mean? Because any slip up, you want to capitalize. So one thing about Arsenal that they haven't been doing is capitalizing much on Liverpool's small drop-offs. Liverpool might draw, Arsenal draw the same week. Those are the things that they can't do. They have to go on a run of 7, 8 wins and then see what happens. If Liverpool go and continuously win 8 themselves, then you got to hold your hands up, look to what the mistakes were earlier in the season and say, do you know what? Maybe we needed a striker. We go again next season, whatever. But now, I think they need to really use it as a battery up their back, bro. 5-1. It's still Man City.
Yeah.
5-1.
Next game is obviously the Carabao second leg, but the next couple of fixtures are Leicester away, West Ham at home, Forest away, United, Chelsea, Fulham.
Seems like some wins. That seems.
I reckon there's some wins in there.
But say the fixtures again.
The Forest away is going to be the tough one, I think.
Yeah.
But there's Newcastle away, obviously Carabao Cup. But there's Leicester away, West Ham at home.
That's a win. That's the win.
Forest away.
That Forest away is the tough one. But I feel like
City Ground.
What time is it?
What time
is it?
It's the 7:30. On a Wednesday. Windy Wednesday at City Ground.
That's a bit ugly. That's
a sticky one.
Yeah.
United away.
Dub.
Easy dub. Arsenal, Chelsea at home.
Arsenal got that, bro.
And then Fulham at home as well. So
I'm giving them about 5 out of
7 wins then.
Yeah,
5 or 6 wins out of the next 7. So if they really do want to go on that run, that is the ideal time to do it. And a couple of good fixtures within that as well. The Forest one. Yeah, I was just about to say, let me go through some super chats.